welcome to an unboxing that actually serves a couple of purposes. So for one, we're going to have a look at the Samsung PDP 59-inch Series 6 6500 plasma display. So this is a 59-inch, but check this out. So they're calling this Plasma Plus One because due to the slim bezel design of this particular plasma TV, Samsung figures you get about an extra inch out of it. So 59-inch actually turns into a 60-inch viewable display equivalent. So that's kind of cool. One thing I noticed about the plasma displays, we're actually in the brand new NCIX location here, if you want to just do a quick pan around. So this is going to be for Samsung showcases. So you can see we've got a lot of Samsung TVs that we're going to have to definitely unbox and check out for you guys here. One thing I've noticed about the plasma boxes is that they come in significantly wider boxes. So I guess that's to prevent any damage from occurring to the panel if it falls over on its side. Seems like it's a little bit more fragile than LCD in that way. So the first thing we find when we open it up is the mount. So this is going to allow us to, here I'm just going to put this on my little pillar here. So this is going to allow us to mount the actual panel to the stand. There's also a little thing in there about presumably how to do it. All right, let's take out some of these packing materials. So this display is actually going to go over on the other side of the room. I'm opening it in front of this backdrop, which is actually going to be for an LCD display. Although most of the general advantages and features and specs are going to be pretty similar. It's got 3D, it's got Samsung's Smart TV features, which allow you to watch YouTube videos, browse Twitter, all of that good stuff. On this particular display, we've got a great looking brushed aluminum base here. I'm just going to pull the plastic off here so you guys can check that out. Although for me, the base of the TV has never been a huge sticking point. If you are putting this somewhere where the base will be a factor, because for mine you can't even actually see it. If you're putting it somewhere where the base will be a factor, then you're going to want it to look pretty nice, and I think they've definitely achieved that. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down right there. And what else we got in here in terms of accessories? Look how big this box is. I could like fit myself in there. I can't even reach down to the TV. So I'm going to be removing the plasma display, being careful not to lay it down flat or turn it upside down or anything like that. And I'm going to have to do this off camera with the help of cameraman because I can't do it myself. It's really big and really heavy. TV's been extracted, but due to my short stature and short arms, I still can't get the remote and accessories out. So I'm just going to, hey, this is what it takes. This is how dedicated I am to unboxing. I will even get inside the box if that is what is required of me. So, inside this baggie we find a bunch of interesting stuff, including, oh look at that, they've got an adapter for component input. Honestly, new stuff like this, you're not really going to want to be using component input, but if you so require, then you have at least the option. These look like fairly thin cables, and for an analog signal that does matter. But there you go, so that's kind of your backup there. This is one of those interference reduction doohickeys with the magnets and the whatnots. So I'm going to go ahead and presume that's for power cord or something along those lines. Okay, warranty information is 1 year for all plasmas, labor and parts. Okay, got it. What else we got? Samsung Smart TV. So here's some accessories, including hopefully in English somewhere. Okay, well, I'll do my best here. Hold on. Oh, maybe this is English. Yeah, there we go. So a Skype TV camera, you got a wireless LAN adapter, wireless router, installation solution, ultra slim wall mount. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, neat. As well as 3D glasses, wide variety of 3D glasses, including those lightweight ones that we have on display at our new Vancouver store that are actually quite comfortable compared to other 3D glasses. Some safety instructions. Okay, we got a cleaning cloth. We got another one of those interference reductor doohickeys. We got a couple AAA batteries, and then we have the Samsung remote. So this one doesn't come with the QWERTY remote. I believe that's reserved for some of the very high-end models. So this looks very similar to the remote that I have for my TV. So give me a sec here, guys. I'm going to climb out of this box and then we'll get the TV assembled here. So we're ready for the unveiling of the TV itself, which cameraman helped me get the sheath here positioned just right so that I could get it opened up. And there we have it. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove the plastic bezel covers. So a lot gets said about plasma versus LCD, and something that there seems to also be a ton of confusion about is LCD versus LED. I just want to clarify with you guys a little bit that LED and LCD are the same thing. It's just a different backlight technology that is going behind the LCD panel. So an LCD is typically an LCD panel with a cathode backlight, and then an LED TV is an LCD panel with LEDs behind it. So this is a plasma TV, which means neither of those are factors in the design of this particular TV. So advantages and disadvantages of plasma. The advantage is the very responsive screen compared to your typical large format LCD. Another advantage is cost. Plasma panels tend to be less expensive than equivalent LCD or LED panels. Quite slim due to the technology involved. So typically with cathode backlit LED, see I'm getting confused. With cathode backlit LCDs you need a little bit more space behind. Plasmas and LED backlit LCDs don't have that disadvantage. However, with plasmas, there is also the risk of a slightly less satisfying image quality in a less than completely dark room. So if you guys want to see them side by side, the best thing to do is going to be to come to the new NCIX store in Aberdeen Mall once it opens in the next couple weeks here, and check out all the TVs yourselves. If you give me a second off camera, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it on the stand, and then I'll give you guys a chance to check out all the inputs and outputs and all that good stuff. So here we go, guys. We've got it unveiled for the most part. Installing the stand took us about 2 minutes, so we just you take that back piece, actually here, if you want to come around and have a look at the back from the other side. So you take this bracket right here, this guy, you just keep the TV sitting upright, and you can actually slide it into place without even picking up the TV at all. So then you screw on the 4 screws here, then you just position the base correctly somewhere, wherever you want to put it. You lower the entire TV down, it balances, and then you just put in the 4 screws here. Oh wait, actually that's not the way you're supposed to do it. Right, you're supposed to put this onto here first. That way you can put in all 4 screws. I only put in 2 screws, but it seems to be okay. It's not going anywhere for now. Bear in mind, I mean, the way that I would be mounting a TV like this if I'm installing it in my home is using a wall mount anyway. It's so slim, you might as well take advantage of all the space you have in your room, because 60-inch screen, you're going to need some distance from it, so it does have the base mount holes here. So let's go ahead and have a look at what we've got for inputs and outputs. We've got USB 1 and 2. One of these is for a hard drive. Remember, this is a smart TV, so you've got all those advanced features built in. Digital audio out, that's optical right there. We've got 4 HDMI ins, including one that is optimized for DVI. So if you have a PC, for example, you might want to use it for that one. As well as PC audio in, just using your typical standard headphone jack type interface. Down here we've also got VGA in, your antenna in, and then down here we've got that composite adapter dude, as well as our LAN port and EX link. So that pretty much covers it for the back. So cameraman sort of brought to my attention that while I did say that plasma TVs were less expensive than LED, LCD TVs, typically he's like, well yeah, but this is still a very expensive TV. And it's a good point because, you know, yeah, it is. But it does have all the smart TV features. It does have 3D support. It also has, you know, good look and everything. And it's still cheaper than an equivalent LED backlit LCD TV. So if you do have a nice dark room that you're going to put your TV in, then plasma is definitely an option. So I thank you guys for checking out our video of the 6500 class plasma TV from Samsung. So this is a 59-inch TV, but it's actually a 60-inch TV. Don't forget to subscribe for Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos. And oh yeah, cameraman's probably raging inside because I haven't mentioned the brushed aluminum sort of looking finish, brushed metal finish around the bezel, which actually looks really nice. It's two-tone, so it's black here, silver here, but they are both using the same style of finish. And then you've also got the clear plastic outside. So there, now I've mentioned it. So cameraman actually expressed some confusion that our 60-inch plasma here was going to be the 3D demo. He figured Samsung would probably want to use their LED LCD TV, and sort of one of the points I brought up to him is that this is where the plasma TV is going to go on this side of the store here with the 3D logo. Plasma's response times just are an inherent value of this particular technology, are actually ideal for 3D versus LCDs, which take a little bit longer to change over from one image to another, which is perfect when you're trying to show one image to one eye and one image to the other eye with shutter glasses. So that's probably why Samsung opted to use this particular plasma for the 3D demo inside the NCIX Samsung showcase here.